Good morning, third grade Bobcats. Today is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. Today we're going to do something a little bit different in that we're going to do our morning meeting video with something a little more academic. And we haven't had a whole lot of time to talk about writing since we've been out of school. So today we're going to have a guest talk to us about a specific type of poem. And then you're going to hear from some of the other third grade teachers about what other types of poems we know about, and our challenge to you will be to pick one of these types of poems and write back to us. The poem that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a 5-line poem called a limerick, and there are a few things you have to know about limericks in order to know how to write them. So one thing is that not only does it have 5 lines, but it has a very specific rhyme scheme. So when we talk about rhyme schemes, it's similar to like patterns when you talk about an A-B pattern or an ABC pattern. So when we talk about limericks, they follow a very specific rhyme pattern. So the first line, the second line, and the fifth line all rhyme. And the third line, I'm not good at this pointing, and the fourth line also rhyme. So for instance, I could show you these. So maybe I picked the word honey to end the first line, money to end the second line, and any, I kind of made that work, to end the fifth line. And then the third and fourth line, I picked fun and sun because those words rhyme. So if I was just thinking off the top of my head for a limerick, I could say, there once was a man who called his wife honey. He always asked her to borrow some money. He thought it would be fun to sit in the sun, and it burnt up, and now he doesn't have any. So again, limericks are meant to be funny. Pick some words that rhyme and see what you can put together. We're going to look at some famous examples, and then maybe that'll give you a little bit more information about how to write your own limerick. This is a famous limerick called Old Man with a Beard from a book called The Book of Nonsense by Edward Lear. It says, there once was an old man with a beard who said, it is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard. Even though it doesn't look like it follows the 5-line pattern, it definitely follows the same rhyme scheme. You hear beard, feared, beard again, and then you hear hen and wren. So it does follow that AABBA pattern. Also, it's hilarious because there are a bunch of birds who built their nests in his beard because it is way too long, as you can tell. Another really funny limerick I found is this one. A creature of charm is the gerbil. Its diet's exclusively herbal. It grazes all day on bunches of hay, passing gas with an elegant burble. Gerbil is like related to the mouse. It's in the rodent family. And its diet, what it eats is herbal, so they eat plants. And by eating those plants all day, it really farts a lot and makes a weird noise, which I thought was really hilarious. So let's see what kind of limericks you can come up with. Good luck.
Good morning, Burnley Moran Bobcats. It's Miss Davis here. Thought that I would make a poem today. So I decided to make a poem about blue and gold. What better way to show Bobcat pride than write a poem about bobcats? Let's get started. So I chose to write an acrostic poem today. So when you write an acrostic poem, you take a word and you write it straight down. So I did BOBCATS, bobcats. When you start writing these type of poems, you have to find something that starts with that letter. So I did just that. I'm going to read you that poem. Blue and gold is our colors, on our way to success. Bring your knowledge in your Chromebooks too. Calling all bobcats at school. To be a leader, we stand together to represent that bobcat pride. So, I challenge you at home to think of a poem that you can write. So think of one word that you would like to use and write it. And then find words that go along with that letter and put it together. You can bring anything together. Thanks for having me today. I really enjoyed creating a poem about being a bobcat and what it takes. So I challenge you to find a poem or something that you would like to write about and write it. And I would love to see them. Thanks for having me. Bye, guys.
Hey Bobcats, here we go with another type of poetry I call garbage poetry. You just need trash, some scissors, and your imagination. So here we go. I've got right here some old scrap mail stuff, some food packaging that you can see I've already cut out. I've got scissors, and then I've got some of the words that I already cut out. And then what you do is you kind of cut them out, lay them out, read the words, and then see if you can kind of come up with something. So mine has got like a little bit of a combination of food wrappings, specifically a cracker box and some butter, because we've been doing some bacon here, and then some banking advertisements. So this is my poem. It's called Butter is Back. Butter is back, and it's really small to see, but it's there. So here we go. Butter is back. Earn unsalted golden rounds for Simple Joe. It's easy. Earn our best butter, rich butter, creamy and churned. Redeem your crackers every day. Sweet quality cash. Your cash. So there you go. That's trash poetry. And there's Faye, who's supposed to be getting ready for bed right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, go to bed.